Hi friends, and welcome to the 1111 portal today. This is not about making wishes and waiting. It's about remembering that you already live inside a miracle. Every breath, every heartbeat, every sunrise that you get to witness is abundance in motion. The question is, can you see it yet? Because 1111 is more than just numbers on a clock or on a calendar. It's a mirror, reflecting the energy you hold right now. And if you meet it with gratitude, if you stop chasing what's missing and start taking what's already here, the universe rushes in to meet you halfway. This is your reminder. The portal does not open for you, it opens through you. Gratitude is the key that unlocks everything that you've been asking for. So, let's dive in that today. What is 1111? 1111 represents alignment, manifestation, and it's obviously a double of 1. It's a master number, 11. It represents transformation, healing, and mastery, a divine connection, and a reminder that your intuition is much more powerful than you think. It is a gateway into your subconscious mind. So how do we access that here in this physical reality? Well, we can do that by embodying gratitude. And that might sound hokey or corny to some people, but give it a try. The frequency of gratitude is the frequency of receiving. Likes attract likes. Embodiment means that you can take that feeling and activate it right now. Shift yourself from the perspective of I need to a perspective of I have. Obviously, we all want things. We need things. We're human. But instead of focusing so much energy on the things you don't have yet, focus that energy on the things you have now, and the universe will bring those things that you think you need right to your doorstep. So, example, you might be focusing on wanting a raise, a new car, a new apartment, something that is great, but is it necessary? You know, if it's you need food tonight, that's different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things that aren't necessarily dire needs. So we should shift our thoughts from this consumer mindset we all find ourselves, not all, but a lot of ourselves find ourselves in, and return to this place of gratitude. Think about being grateful for just the simple fact that we all can breathe. We all might not be in the best of health, but you're here and we're breathing, and we can be grateful for that. You can be grateful for your body and what it allows you to do, even if it's not everything you'd love it to do or everything you'd love it to be. Can't you see and try to imagine the state of grace we're in by being able to experience these things? You know, I'm not trying to tell you, you fell down a flight of stairs and broke your leg, celebrate, pop some champagne. No, but at the same time, in those moments where we're so focused on the, oh, this sucks, maybe we should try focusing to the positives of at least I'm alive, at least we're here, and be grateful for those things. Because when you start focusing on the things you do have, the roof over your head, the food on your table, the device you're watching this video on, you can start to shift your perspective to, wow, I do actually have a lot more than I'm thinking about on a day-to-day basis, because we do get ingrained into these tracks where we're kind of on autopilot and we stop for thinking about all these things that we already have in our experience as humans. And when we can be grateful for those things, it's a very powerful energy and frequency that we can align with. So here's an idea for you tonight. How about you speak aloud or simply write a list of 11 things for 1111 that you're grateful of? Your house, your friends, your family, your pets, lessons you've learned, your creativity, the growth you've experienced. All of these things you can be grateful for. And those themselves will anchor in this frequency of gratitude and be there for you to attract more once you start doing this. And it kind of snowballs. You start thinking about 11 things, and I guarantee you're going to have a page of things you're actually grateful for. And what a magical moment to be in when you can sit there and realize, wow, I have just pages and pages of things I'm grateful for. And it takes away the I want this, I want that to an extent, because you realize how blessed and lucky you are to have what you already have. So remember, gratitude creates a resonance, and that resonance is the most magnetic thing. So by writing these lists out and thinking about these things on a daily basis, we can start to attract more of what we already desire and have, because the universe sees that we are, magnetizing ourselves to this. So to do so, not only should we be releasing these thoughts of scarcity and journaling and thinking about the positivity, but think about ways in which you can show yourself and others forgiveness and self-compassion, because those are scarcity mindsets as well when you're constantly cycling through negative thoughts of yourself and others. So if we can ease those down and raise the gratitude, you're putting yourself into a perfect alignment for this energy to flow through. And on today's date, this energy is already available to you and accessible at any time, just much more powerful today. But by doing these things, you open the portal, open the door, open the frequency, whatever words you want to use to describe it, to bring in and welcome more abundance into your life. So I'd like to leave you with this thought. The ancient saying, as above, so below, goes as within, so without. So when you have all of that gratitude within yourself, you're only creating gratitude outside of yourself and abundance everywhere. So with that, keep all of this in mind and write down those 11 things that you're grateful for, and leave some in the comments if you're so inclined to share with others things that they might have forgotten that they too are grateful for. Namaste.